Hi, and welcome back into day 7. I mentioned very briefly at the end of yesterday's exercise this idea of everyday reactivity. So I think for most of us, we've got ourselves into a space where we tend to react quite quickly. And our level of reactivity is often not that different, whether it's a text on our phone or a fire, whether it's a baby crying or an email. There's just this sense that we need to do something quickly. And because we're doing that, we are normally deviating from our course of action, our list of prioritization. So it's really important that we have the ability, the space, the capacity to acknowledge what requires an immediate reaction and what requires a response. And if it's a response, then there is time. It might be half an hour, might be half a day, could be a week. But it's understanding kind of where that sits on our list of prioritization. Because every time we react, we deviate from that course of prioritization. We take ourselves away, we distract ourselves. So it's really important. And one of the key parts of learning this exercise actually is creating that space in the mind so that we're not so reactive and so that we do have the ability to respond. So make sure that you're comfortable, that you're not going to be disturbed. We're going to begin with the eyes open. And then when you're ready, just some big, deep breaths. And as you breathe out, just closing the eyes as you feel the body press down, sink down into the surface beneath you. Taking a moment to pause, to appreciate that feeling, coming back to this place of calm, being present, leaving any thinking behind. And as you settle into that space, just starting to notice different sounds around you, just allowing them to come and go. And just shifting the attention back to the body now. So checking in with the body, noticing how you're feeling. And just another opportunity to step out of thinking, to bring the attention into the body. Does it feel heavy? Does it feel light? Does it feel restless? Does it feel still? And then just gently scanning down from head to toe. And just shifting the attention to the breath now. And as you settle the attention, the focus on each in breath and each out breath, knowing that there's no real effort required. So the focus is still only sort of 30, 40, 50%. Very soft focus. Just an awareness of that rising and falling movement. And as you continue to follow that movement, just counting the breaths as they pass. Today, counting all the way up to 10, so 5 complete cycles of breath. Just following that rising and falling sensation. seeing when the mind has wandered. In that moment, letting it go, not thinking about it in any way, just allowing the attention to come back to the breath, just picking it up from the number you left off on. And then just letting go of the focus on the breath and just letting the mind be free. And just bring the attention back now. Just coming back to that feeling of contact and of weight. Coming back to the space around you, the sounds, the smells, even the feeling of temperature against the skin. When you're ready, just gently opening the eyes and just pausing for a moment. Notice how you feel. Putting in that intention. Stop and pause at least 3 times during the day, if not 5. Just for a minute at a time. To come back to this feeling. To know this feeling of calm, composure, and ease. Again, the more times you can reset the mind in this way, coming back to this feeling, this quality, the more you'll be able to respond with a sense of calm, composure, maintaining that direction with your prioritization, not getting distracted, not reacting impulsively, instead seeing it, acknowledging it, finding a place for it, and then letting it go, coming back to your to-do list, whatever you have planned. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 8.